Welcome to Reckless Paradise, everyone. I am your host, Marissa, and I'm here with my co-host, Dystro. Say hi.
Hello, everyone.
Happy Thursday, everyone. Just a little, excuse me, just a little disclaimer. I kind of have a hoarse voice. I have allergies right now. Second wave of allergies is hitting me hard, so I
Oh
apologize,
no.
everyone. And yeah, I hope everybody's having a good week. I'm glad you guys are here. I just came back from my Canada trip last night. I just came back. I was gone for a whole week. Um, so last week's episodes were pre-recorded and they uploaded at the right time for you guys. So I'm glad that worked.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, it was good to do that because it's like we didn't know what the situation would be if you would be able to record or not on Thursday and Saturday of like the week that you were gone. So we didn't know.
Yeah, I mean we could have recorded, but I wouldn't have been able to upload because my laptop was at home. So,
Mm.
but hey, we did it a week in advance. We pre-recorded everything. We had it all set to when it needed to upload, and it worked. So that's good to know for future, for future reference. So yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for joining tonight's episode. Tonight is a pretty simple episode. Basically, it is the end of the summer. End of summer is near. So everybody's going back to school soon, or college if you're in college. Um, so why not do a little recap of what we did this summer? Summer 2022 recap. Man, I've had a really busy yet interesting summer, to say the least.
Mine was not so special. So
Well, let's start with you then, because mine might take a while to explain.
it's like it starts off like happy and stuff, and then it just ends with being like I just didn't do shit. It's just. But my summer was, let's just say, eventful because, as you guys know, like I talk about Jimmy John's and stuff. That's where I work.
Boo.
And, oh, shush. That's where I work. And next month, at the end of next month, or well, at the end of this month, I've been working there for 7 months. So,
Wow.
yeah, I know, right? And at the end of next month will be 8. So it's like it's coming up like really, really fast. That's where I work, 4 days out of the week and all that stuff. And I'm making money and all that stuff because it's like
Money!
money. Uh, um, but it's like, yeah, like I've dealt with, so many different customers during that whole, like from May through the end of August. I've dealt with so many different ones, but then like on top of that, like my mom's had her appointments and stuff like that, and it's like you just go on like kind of like a road trip. So it's like, just to kick back, relax, just let loose sort of thing.
Play the
Listen,
tunes.
yeah, listen to music and stuff, and just crack a joke here and there.
I
Like,
thought you
oh
were
my
going to say
god,
crack a beer. I was like, whoa.
crack a beer. Yeah, I just crack a
Whoa.
every once in a while when I'm on the road with my mom.
Disclaimer, no drinking and driving, kids.
Yeah,
We do
no
not
drinking and
promote
driving,
that here.
please. No, we don't promote that. No, um, it's just a joke. um, like, oh god, um, when this was like, I mean, like a week ago. This is like way before you went to Canada. So my mom and I, little quick little short time here. Um, my mom and I, we were, on our way to her appointment and stuff, and in Jacksonville, and we were cracking jokes so much that I started laugh crying,
Oh, God.
and I almost like I was trying to like wipe away my tears and try to focus on the road, and she kept cracking me up. I'm like, shut up, like, like, and it's because she always makes me laugh whenever I have like a bad day or something. It's just like she always knows how to bring me up. You know,
Right.
and uh, and then a few days ago, I had my spinal tap, which those the people who do not know what that is, it's a lower back procedure, and uh, it's like where they go inside, and it's like you have to numb the area and all that stuff. And they took 4 tubes, 10 cc's each, by the way, of
Ugh.
spinal fluid.
Ugh.
I know. I'm sorry if I
Ugh.
grossed anybody out, but it's like, hey,
And they fucking turn off the podcast. I'm just like, nope, that's it.
but those who do not know, I do have MS, which Marissa does know about this.
Yep.
So, and I've said this to her, and I've said this to my coworkers and my family and stuff. I said, I'm not gonna let it take over my life. I'm not gonna let it ruin my life. I'm just gonna keep going with the stride and stuff like that, and just
Fuck MS.
yeah, yeah. And the uh, the foundation that you were telling me about, it was like FUMS, and I was like,
Yeah, it stands
yeah.
for fuck you, MS.
I was like, yeah. But
If you guys
yeah.
want to know what that is about, by the way, that foundation is created by Billy Talent drummer Aaron, who also has MS, and due to him having a severe relapse of MS, he can no longer play drums full time for Billy Talent. MS basically affects your mobility, like with your limbs, I believe. Is
Mm-hmm.
that right?
Mm-hmm.
Can lead to full impairment of your limbs, which sucks. But in the meantime, don't let it, drag you down, man. That's all I can really say. Don't let it ruin your life. Don't let it control you. You control your life. Make live life to the fullest.
Yeah, that's why I was said but before these even was even considered in my mind. Like, I've been to like a lot of doctor's appointments for this shit, and it's just like they didn't have a straight answer. But then the last time when I went, I'm like in my head, I'm like, okay, this doctor better tell me the damn truth. Don't beat around the bush for it, and he did. Which, I mean, he kind of did. So
Right.
it's like I'm like, okay, cool. But it's like after 8 tubes of blood and all of his spinal fluid stuff, it's like he's probably like, okay, yeah, you do have MS. It's like, it's just like, well, gee, thanks, doc. Like you could have told me
Well,
this
hey,
sooner.
at least he's gonna tell you though.
Yeah.
It's good that you
But
get all these tests done though, like to be certain, because they don't want to misdiagnose you with something that you don't
yeah,
have.
right. And it's like, oh yeah, it could be this one thing. It's like, oh, uh, it's not that one thing. But I'm just, keeping my stride. I'm still working, which is a good thing because it's like
Yeah.
if I was not working, I don't know what I would be doing.
Yeah.
uh, but
Well, at least you're still working though, like you said. Like you're not completely um
immobile.
yeah, immobile. Like you're not completely disabled from doing what you need to do.
Yeah, it's like and like I've been just like playing video games. Well, going to the movie theater. I went to the movie theater like a few days ago. Uh,
Shopping,
yeah. uh, well,
ra-
gaming.
raging, uploading to your YouTube account,
Yes.
with the
Yes.
Xbox stuff.
Yes. Like I have so many subscribers now. It's like it's not even it's crazy because like I was just uploading just for the hell of it, and then it's just like I guess like a few months later, like 3 months later, I guess, like I have like over 50 subscribers, which is
Nice.
crazy.
Oh my god.
It's like I just cannot thank the people who have subscribed to my channel, including you, Marissa. Thank you.
That reminds
Uh,
me, I should probably put that in the link tree. I put that in the link tree. Yeah, I'll have to do it. If not in this episode, the next episode, because I have a massive headache right now. Because, like I said, allergy season's here again. So I'm super tired. Um, but yeah, is there anything else you want to discuss about your summer?
I mean, besides like I haven't went to the beach at all. Which I mean, I live in Florida, which I mean, I should have been doing that every damn day, but but I mean, not really. I mean, I'm
Oh boy.
eating crackers right now, so
I guess the floor is mine. Um, Jeez. Well, my start to summer wasn't the greatest. I had gotten sick. Like literally the night of my birthday, I started throwing up and having really
oh
bad
yeah.
upper abdominal pains, like right above my belly button, like at the pit of my stomach, and it continued off and on the whole month of June, right into the beginning of July, to the point where my dad caught me throwing to take me to the clinic because I needed to get checked out. And it's a good thing I
Mm-hmm.
did because it turns out I had a really bad infection in my urinary tract. Um, so
Yeah,
I was placed on antibiotics for 7 days. And they also gave me anti nausea medicine, which I never used because my nausea ended up going away after I started taking the antibiotics. And I just ate
it's good.
lightly while I was still taking them. Um,
Yeah.
so that happened. I was sick the first half of summer. But after I got off the antibiotics, right around the middle of July, that's when my summer officially started for me because I was actually feeling good.
Mm-hmm.
I could go back to normal life, kind of. Excuse me. So, ATV riding, kayaking, going for walks, that kind of thing. Like the basic July. The events didn't really happen till August. I obviously went to the fair a couple weeks ago. It lasted 8 days. I hung out with some really good people, had a good time, ate a lot of food, spent too much money on bingo. It was a great time. And then this past week, I went to Canada for a whole week. I stayed with my aunt um, for I think 5 days or five
Yeah,
or
you were
six,
there for
five
like
days out of the 8.
yeah, you
Because
were there for like till like
eight,
Sunday.
yeah. Well, I was there till Wednesday. Well,
No,
wait, no. Let me
for
think.
your aunt.
Yeah, let me think. So I stayed at my aunt's house from like the day I got there up until Sunday, and then I went to Ken's house and stayed with him Sunday night. And then I went to my cousin's house, my older cousin's house in Huntington, and stayed there Monday night. Went back to Ken's house Tuesday night and went home on Wednesday. So yeah, I was pretty much at my aunt's a good chunk of the time, which is fine. It's my family. We went to Lac du Pin. If you Canadian listeners know what I'm talking about, it's in Ormstown, I think. It's actually a little bit past Ormstown. It's like towards Franklin, Quebec. Um, it's a camping spot where I used to go when I was younger with my family. We used to camp there every summer in July. But we went there for the day. We rented golf carts, went swimming and stuff like that. It was great. Um, but I actually went swimming at my aunt's house too because she's got a pool. I went swimming at Ken's house because he's got a pool.
Lucky.
Um, Went to Valleyfield in Cornwall to shop because my cousin is starting school again. He's entering 7th grade, which over there, that's the start of high school.
Wow,
Yeah, their high school I think is from 7th to 11th. They don't have,
that's weird.
which is kind of weird. I know it is weird. I'm
Yeah,
like, really?
weird.
You guys did that before us? What the fuck? We have to fucking sit in school for an extra year.
Yeah, we had to sit there till 12th grade. This is right.
What the fuck? We graduated a year later. But yeah, it was a good trip. Got a really bad thunderstorm one time when I was in Valleyfield to the point where it wiped out the cash system, like the cash register systems
Oh
at
yeah, you were
Walmart.
telling me about that.
So we got to Valleyfield and we had to go right back home, like right back to my aunt's because nothing was working. Like we couldn't go shopping. So it was a big fucking waste of time. It sucked.
Yeah, because it's like you're going to Valleyfield to like shop and do all that stuff, and it's like yeah, you need some cash and all that stuff to do that stuff, and then it's just like oh nope, it's down, and it's like
And the
what
thing
the
is,
fuck?
my aunt uses a card. She has like a bank card or whatever. She uses
Mhm.
that. And I had cash, but you couldn't pay either way. Fuck it. Nothing was working. So it kind of sucked. But yeah. But hey, when I went to Cornwall the day before, I had gotten a new Billy Talent shirt. That's number 3. to the fucking collection.
That shirt, it looks dope, by the way.
I love it. It might be my new favorite shirt, honestly. It looks like a sports shirt because it has the Billy Talent 2 logo on the back.
Mm.
It's fucking cool. What else did I do? Oh my god. Well, when I went to Kenzie's house, we played some Xbox because I wanted to get one of my story modes done in Forza 4, and I finally got it done today. I did the rest of it myself today. I think I had like 3 chapters left. It was like okay. I'm having some connection issues on my end, Dystro.
Yeah, I was about to say you're cutting out.
Yeah, sorry. My I switched my hotspot. I don't know what's going on with my Wi-Fi. It could be clouds. But I don't know where I left off. Something about Xbox. Yeah, Isha's taxis or whatever. Once you complete that,
Oh
you
yeah.
get paid. Even when you're not on, like your account, your Forza account gets like money or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I finished that today myself, so I'm happy about that. Um, my cousin from the States, he was up as well the same time that I was in Canada. So it was like a little reunion. It was nice. Um, jeez, it was fucking crazy. We played, me and my younger cousin, we played Fall Guys, and Dystro got on with us one night. So that
Yeah.
was fun.
Yeah, that was fun. Cause it was just like, um, it was weird to not hear your voice without headphones. Cause it's like, or without the mic and stuff like that. Cause like, I was just like, I was like, huh. I was like, you sound different.
Yeah, I was using my phone for that call
Yeah.
just for whatever reason. I don't fucking know. I think I was too lazy to get my iPad out of my suitcase. Um, but yeah, it was a good time. I miss them already. I can't wait to go back. I wish I could go back sooner, but I gotta build my money up again because I just spent like over $100 in Canadian money, and I have
Jeez.
like $70 left in American after the summer. I started out August with like $410, and I'm down to 70.
Because it's like between the fair
The fair
and
and then
Canada.
Canada back to back.
Because it's like you had a very eventful month.
I
To
did,
say the
yeah.
least.
August was great, honestly. Like after I recouped from being sick the first half of summer, I
Oh,
kind
you
of
were ready
bounced.
to go.
I fucking bounced back with like a shit ton of stuff to do in August, and I wasn't home much in August. So I'm like, I'm glad I'm home now. I could finally fucking sleep and just
Yeah,
relax.
just to let you guys know, when she was in Canada for the whole week, she did not get like very good sleep at
I
all.
didn't. I didn't sleep well, and maybe I slept maybe 2 or 3 nights that were like really good where I slept well. Other than that, I was like tossing turning. And then my freaking cousin, my younger cousin, he snores. So
Oh God.
that's really all I fucking heard. But it's all good. It's all good. I wouldn't fucking
Just
trade that
like
time for
shake him
anything
like
else.
shut.
I wouldn't have traded any of that for anything else in the world. It was a fun time. I wish, like I said, I wish I could go back sooner. I wish I could go over more often. It's just I gotta build my money before I can go over. You gotta try to carry your own weight somewhat.
And a good like another good thing I should say, if you once you get enough driving down, you can get your license and then you can go yourself too.
Yeah, the only problem I have is whenever I get to the border, obviously it's somebody with a Canadian accent when you go over there, when
Eh?
you have to talk to the border guys.
Yeah.
When I got there with my ride, he asked me a question. I couldn't understand him, so I had to have my freaking friend's mother interpret what he was fucking saying. I couldn't understand him because of his heavy accent. I'm like, oh, what did he just say to me? I couldn't understand it.
So what you doing there? Eh? What you
I was
doing?
so embarrassed. Like I was like, oh my god, what am I gonna do when I get my license? I'm not gonna be able to understand any of these guys.
I mean, I mean, hey, at least you had somebody there to help you translate what he was saying or interpret what he was
Like he
saying.
was speaking English. It's just he has a really heavy
Very thick
Canadian
accent.
accent. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
But coming to the States, it's a different story. Like if you're coming to Canada from like if you're coming to the States from Canada, they speak normal English because they're New York officers. So
Right.
yeah,
Right.
that's a different story. But jeez, like that's like my fucking one problem is I can't understand what they're saying when I enter Canada. It's just like, okay, you're gonna have to speak slower.
I think I would just get lost. It would just be like, huh?
Basically, they asked me if I needed to declare anything, if I had drugs or anything on me. I'm like, no, I don't have
Oh,
any of that.
okay.
They always have to ask that, even if you go
Are
through
you carrying?
regularly.
Are you
Do you
carrying
need to?
something on you?
Do you need to declare anything? I'm like, nope, just my personal belongings. That's it.
Well, I'm
Ugh.
actually kind of glad that you're back though, because
I am too. Like, part
it's
of
like,
me wishes I didn't have to leave Canada, but part of me was ready to come home to my damn bed and my
yeah,
cats.
that's what I was gonna say. Because like your two cats, well, I guess all three of
Five,
them now, or well,
five.
the three that you was taking care of before you left. You know which ones I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like they grew while
Ugh.
you were gone.
I know they did, and now they fucking run around and shit. But I missed my bed the most of all because my bed's so soft and I sleep so good. Ugh. I went to bed so early last night. I went to bed
Oh
as
yeah,
soon as I got in my room. Like as soon as I hit my bed, I'm like, I'm out.
yeah. Because like I think like I messaged you like a few times, and then you were like I just didn't see the the icon and stuff that like lit up, and I was like, oh wow. I was like, yeah, damn. I was like, she really went to bed.
As soon as I got in my room, after it, like as soon as I, got my nighttime routine done, as soon as I hit my bed, I was out. Like I was just done. I was so fucking tired.
Just turned off everything.
And then yesterday, while I was still in Canada, I was at Kenz's house. I freaking woke up in the middle of the night. I had a freaking Charlie horse in my calf. I went to
Oh yeah.
straighten my leg to roll over, and my
Hmm.
calf locked up. I literally fucking gasped for breath and had to sit up because I was in so much pain. I was fucking moaning in pain. Like I hope nobody heard me, but like, oh, it was bad. I was scared. Like it wouldn't stop.
Yeah, like I've had those before, and it's not good.
All I did was fucking extend my leg and roll over, and it fucking locked up. I'm like, oh god, what the fuck?
It's like I love that we just got sidetracked like so much. We just went off the
I'm
rails.
just tired, and I'm ready for freaking bed again. Like, I just want to go to bed.
Well, I mean, yeah. So I guess we should just wrap up this episode
So
then.
that kind of is my summer. It's been a pretty eventful one. I'm kind of sad. Summer is coming to a close. It's one of those bittersweet moments where you know that summer's coming to an end. Everybody's going back to school. Everybody's going back to college. Fall is coming. Leaves are going to change. The time's gonna be set back. It's gonna get darker quicker. It's just a really kind of, I don't know if I should say depressing time of the year because I hate winter. As everybody knows, I absolutely despise winter. I don't like the cold. I don't like the short days. I I just hate it. I hate winter because I stay in my house during the winter. I don't like being in my house because it's too cold.
It's it's like when we play Forza, it's like ew, winter.
Ugh, literally. But yeah, so that's gonna wrap up tonight's episode. If you guys stuck around to the very end, we greatly appreciate your support. This Sunday, what is this Sunday? Oh yeah, this
Oh yeah.
Sunday, this Sunday we're gonna wrap up our Van Halen series with top 10 Van Halen songs. Now,
Oh boy.
this one's kind of easy for me by a long shot. This is probably one of the easier ones we've done because I could definitively rank songs from 10 to 1 that I love.
See,
Um,
whereas you think it's easy, it's gonna be hard for me
I
because
know.
it's like I don't know many Van Halen songs, but
Better
I
start listening.
I well We'll get there when we get there. But some of the well-known ones I'm gonna put on my list no matter what.
Of course.
And but it's like there's some lesser known ones that I might need to listen to, or just listen to the whole album like straight up, like nonstop grind or something. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be an interesting episode, that's for damn sure. And like I said, it is the end of the Van Halen series. As you guys probably already know, we always do we always try to end the series with the top 10 stuff.
Mhm.
But yeah. So, if you guys enjoyed the episode, be sure to give it a fucking like. Um, Also, be sure to follow us on our social media by clicking the link in the description below, which will take you to the link tree, which has everything you need all in one website, such as Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, basically all the social medias that we have. So go ahead and follow us on social media to keep up to date with anything about the podcast. And that's it. So thank you guys for listening, and we'll catch you guys this Sunday. Peace.
Peace.